This is David with the Paranormal Sessions podcast. I wasn't planning on doing another video after I just released one the other day, but a few things happened last night that I just had to go ahead and do a video on. So last night, I'm getting in bed and I can see kind of the whitish outline of, from the Holy Spirit, and of course I can see the black cloud trying to engulf it as usual. So I figured, okay, that's pretty much just about what it's been lately. So I decided to go ahead and start really concentrate last night on the other side to see what evil's around me. And, periodically I will pick up a good spirit, but about 95% of the time it's always evil. So I go ahead and close my eyes and concentrate. And I see little, flashes of, evil spirits, and I figure, okay, no big deal. So then I move over to the left, like right where my windows begin, and I concentrate, and all of a sudden, I see these, and I don't know, I know they're deceased, but I see like these deceased bodies starting to bubble up like you would, like from water or something. And they just keep coming out and coming out and coming out. And after about, maybe 7 or 8 deceased, evil spirits, all of a sudden I see this face come out and look at me really clear. And it's the face of a demon with a gargoyle. And that kind of like, maybe stop for a second, because like I've mentioned many times, I've only seen demons 7 times in 16 years. I didn't think I was going to see another one for probably another 3 or 4. Well, he stuck his face out and kind of smiled, I guess, like, because, evil's around me, and they listen to everything, like me and everyone else, what's going on. So that way they know, when you're weak and vulnerable, that's when they attack you. So I was getting complacent, like, it's going to be a really long time since I'm going to see another demon. Well, he's sitting there, like, smiling at me, which was even more creepy. And then he just went back in, to the other side, and that was it. And I'm trying to, reconcile this, that I haven't seen a demon in a long time, and now I see one that night. So I'm laying in bed. Of course, I can't go right back to sleep, so, I'm thinking about this. I go, eventually it was going to happen. I was going to see another one. I didn't anticipate it was going to happen last night. I figured maybe in another couple of years or something. So I finally start relaxing, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. So I close my eyes for maybe, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and all of a sudden I see this woman. It's an older woman. She's got white hair. She's like maybe, I can't really see her face. I can see the back of her head, but she's kind of plump. But it's an older woman, and she's looking away from me, not at me. And I don't know if those two, entities are, connected in some way. I don't know if this older woman is like trying to cross over or something. I'm just guessing at this, because I see a demon and then I see a woman like walking away from me. But first I thought it's in a vision, but the more I kept thinking about it, I think she was in my bedroom. And if she's in my bedroom, I think she's wanting to cross over. But I guess from what I've seen, like from previous videos, the Holy Spirit's going to help them cross over, because I still haven't seen like that portal again, like I saw, I guess it's been 3 or 4 years ago. So I assume there's some connection between seeing a demon and then seeing this older woman kind of like walking away from me. And at first I thought, it's just in a vision somewhere. But the more I kept replaying in my head, I go, I think she was in the bedroom with me. But she didn't try to interact with me. She just, was kind of like walking away. So, that's, hopefully, she is trying to cross over. But my concern is that there's a demon. But that was the most bizarre thing I ever saw. All these like deceased people are like bubbling up, you know, like from a gusher from like an oil. They're just kind of like one after another, and then nothing moves, and then I see this face come out, and it's a demon. And you know, it was creepy enough to see one, and then have him smile. I mean, so I assume he's, well, I mean, I know he's eventually going to try to come after me, but you know, with the Holy Spirit there, hopefully, you know, they're going to like stop that or whatever, you know, they do, you know, on their side. But you know, even though it kind of upset me that I saw a demon, I thought, you know, I can't get that worked up about it. I've seen, you know, have it happen 7 times. I didn't think it was going to happen this quick, but I imagine in another couple of years I'll see another one and another, you know, not that many, but maybe, you know, depending on how long I live, maybe I'll see another 5 or 6 times or something. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's planned out like, you know, year 3, year 8 or whatever. But when his face came out, and it was the shape of a gargoyle, but it was a little bit different. It almost looked like, because the gargoyles I've always seen, the demons, they're kind of like a sick gray, like someone who's deceased and has been deceased for a while, and you have that ugly grayness. That's the way I seen him. But this one, he kind of came out, and he had some of the features of the gargoyle, but then it was kind of like almost a bronze shade to him, which I find that really odd. But you know, when he came out and looked at me and smiled, like, you know, he's happy that he's, you know, going to be able to have a chance to come after me again, which, you know, I knew this was going to happen. I just wasn't planning on happening this quick. But you know, like I said many times, it is what it is. I can't like undo it. I mean, if they want to come after me, they come after me, and I just pray more for the Holy Spirit to intervene, so at least minimize, you know, when they do or if they attack me. So I just wanted to do a quick video because I was really shocked. I'd never seen this with the bubbling bodies like coming up like out of hell, and then it stopped, and I figured, okay, that's the end of the, you know, what I'm seeing. And then that's when he stuck his face out and was looking at me, and you know, he gave me that look like he knows who I am. So that's got to be a demon. He's just a little bit different shade, I guess, but he still had most of the gargoyle features. So but I just wanted to do a quick video, so it should be interesting to say the least in the next few weeks. I mean, you know, I don't know when it's going to happen, you know, whether it's like tomorrow or 3 weeks from now, whatever. I mean, like, from my perspective, I'm in no rush. If it takes a whole month for him to try to come after me, that's definitely okay with me. But I just wanted to give a quick update. Thank you for watching.